Looking to create headlines for your content marketing that's going to help you find your next client when you use your content marketing online, but you don't really know where to start or which headline would be best? Don't worry, I got you covered in this video.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, and I'm an organic marketing coach who has helped hundreds of people build systems so that they could find their next clients online for free organically. And today, I'm going to go over with you all about headlines, but really what I want to go over with you specifically are the different types of headlines. And ultimately, at the end of the video, I'm going to go over with you some of the most best headlines that we've ever used as well as our top performers. So make sure to stay till the end of this video. Let's rock and roll. So let's start this thing off with answering the question. What really is a content marketing headline to begin with? And ultimately what a content marketing headline is typically going to be the title or the top statement or question of that piece of content that you are going to be saying, ultimately, which is going to be used to get that person to stop, watch, and listen. So this way, this is going to be the part of the content that is going to suck people in, get people to stop, and ultimately, a lot of times, be the part of this content that's going to get people to stop that scroll, stop that feed, and ultimately want to read the story that you have inside that piece of content that you're providing that marketplace. So traditionally, right, when you would think of a headline for content, you might think of a headline for a video, or you might think of a headline for like a headline for a sales letter. But ultimately, any types of content that you put out, right, gives you the opportunity, right, to have a headline, have a statement, have a question, right, that you can have that can suck that person in, get them to stop scrolling that feed on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever it might be, and ultimately get them to stop, watch that video, see that post, see that message that you're delivering, so that they can absorb it and have the opportunity to make the decision on if they want to take action on that piece of content that you've provided them. So before I go over the three different types of headlines that you can use, as well as the top performing headlines that we're seeing right now when we're using with our content marketing, I want to make sure to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing people just like you exactly how you can find your next clients online organically for free. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right, so when we are breaking down, right, the different types of headlines we use within the content marketing, and that also is breaking down the different types of content that we are providing the marketplace, dependent upon, right, when that marketplace or where that marketplace is at in their journey with us. So here's what I mean. If someone is just meeting me for the first time, I'm not going to put buy now stuff out there. They just met me. I'm going to put get to know me stuff out there, right? But maybe they've gotten to know me a little bit and they've met me or they've seen me online a couple of times and they like my stuff and they're watching my stuff, then I want to consistently keep providing them more stuff so that I can nurture them, warm them up, get them ready. So when they are ready to purchase, they are ready to raise their hand and say they need help. Guess who they're wanting? Guess who they're thinking about? They're thinking about me. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about the person that has been developing that content and building that trust over time with them. Right? Over time with them, and ultimately getting people to look at your content in the first place through headlines is a very important way to do that. So there's three different types of headlines that we like to focus on, or pieces of content we like to focus on. And if you might have been able to take some of that scenario that I just went over with you just now, but I want to really just kind of go, there's three different types. The first type is going to be classified as cold or awareness. Now these are going to be people that have never seen me or my face before ever. Right? And they've never seen me, never seen you before. They're just getting to know us. And these are going to be different types of headlines that we can use that are going to build awareness about who we are and about what it is that we can do to help the person that's watching this piece of content. The next type of content that we have is what's classified as nurturing or warm. This is typically going to be people who are watching and liking and engaging with the pieces of content that we've already put out there, but maybe they're not a client yet or a customer yet. These are going to be people that we want to consistently keep feeding content to, right, through our content, so that they can consistently keep building more and more trust with them by providing goodwill to them through the content we provide them every day. So we want to consistently be nurturing this type of content using the headlines for there. And last and certainly not least, we want to make sure that we have the hot content, which we classify as conversion content. And this is going to be the content that we are basically putting in front of people that are ready to buy our product or service. So we want to make sure that when we are putting out these three specific styles of content, we put out the styles and the headline styles that we want to use, right? That are going to help, one, make people aware of who we are, cold, two, nurture people, keep people around, warm. And 3, convert people, make sales hot. We want to make sure that we're putting the pieces of content in front of the right people and the right parts of the audience that are meeting us, that we're nurturing, or ultimately they're ready to buy from us, wherever they sit inside our audience. All right, so I want to give you 3 of my top performing headlines right now so that you can just pop these headlines into your content and ultimately start getting more people to see more of your content so that you can find your next clients online fast. So ultimately, the first one I want to go over with you is the classic. This is the how to X without dealing with why. X is going to stand for positive stuff, what we classify as yay. How to yay, right? Without why or boo. Not cool stuff. So how to cool stuff without cool stuff. So ultimately, without not having to deal with the not cool stuff, right? So ultimately, this how to X without dealing with why is a very, very classic headline, and one that has been used, really seems like since the beginning of time when it comes to this, but it was one that is consistently used. Why? Because it works so well. So make sure to use the how to X without dealing with why inside your headlines. The next one I want to go over with you is a great one that gets a lot of attention, right, to people who might have seen or heard of us already. And this is going to be the classic X tips, right, to why. So this is going to be X tips to accomplish why. And ultimately this one is going to be, oh, I saw them. Oh, he's giving me tips on to accomplish this challenge, this situation, this thing that I'm in front of. This is a great one to get people to suck in and get people to start watching this content consistently. So again, make sure that we use this one. This is going to be X tips to accomplish why. And last and certainly not least is going to be one that is going to be great for converting new customers or people watching you in your content into clients and getting them to react and start becoming leads. And this is going to be the why, right? X now. So why X now? Why you need to find your next client online now? Why you need to do X now? What is it that you're providing and why do they need to be doing it right now? And what is the special reason they need to be doing it right now? Ultimately, this is going to help them get off their seat and ultimately help them, right, start to take action on what it is that you have to offer them right now. Are you looking to create content that's going to help you find your next client online, but you really don't know where to get started? Well, then my super content expansion worksheet is just for you. And in my super content expansion worksheet, I'm going to go over with you specifically how you can film one video one time live on social media and turn that one video into an entire week's worth of content with headlines that are going to have your prospects, your leads, and your new customers coming to you like crazy. You can click on the link in the description, or you can head to www.supercontentexpansion.com right now today and grab your copy of the Super Content Expansion Worksheet 100% for free right now for you. So don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win today by claiming your free copy of the Super Content Expansion Worksheet down here in the description below. I'll see you in the next video. Talk soon.
We all win when we all win.